A little under 2 years ago, I was here to break ground for the commencement of work on this new sugar processing facility. And it is a great joy for me to be back here to witness the completion of this factory.
This is what is left of the once thriving old Komenda Sugar Factory. It had the capacity to crush 1,000 tons of sugarcane a day and operated between 1967 and 1981. The Ghana Sugar Policy projects the consumption of sugar in the country could hit 872,000 metric tons by 2030, but Ghana has not produced sugar since the collapse of the Esuchare and Komenda Sugar Factories in 1981.
I would say emphatically that the collapse of the factory was the result of the pricing of the sugar that was very low.
Unfortunately, the Komenda Sugar Factory fell from glory to grass.
Access was difficult. The site was left for a long period of time. Any machine you bring to the site, it will sink. It cannot work. Bulldozers, graders, no machines can work over here. We have to study the site very carefully, dredge the whole site, dredge the sea for the whole area to dredge off of water. We nearly left the project at that time.
I cannot put my foundation on a loosey ground, on a loose soil. I need a hard base. The land is like a hill. So when I am excavating over there, I have to go down because it's filled up with a lot of soil. But while excavating over this side, I have to go down little bit because here the soil is down.
The new $36.5 million Komenda Sugar Factory was constructed by Seftech India Private Limited. Incorporated under the Indian Company Law in the year 1975. For almost 4 decades, the company has been serving the country in various industrial sectors and has now decided to serve the global economy.
The Government of India has embarked on a mission where we see a lot of potential and responsibility to help underdeveloped and developing nations to usher in an era of industrialization, self-sufficiency, self-reliance.
The factory sits on a 40-acre land in the Komenda Edina Eguafu Ibrahim municipality in the central region of Ghana. Constructed with a loan facility or $35 million from the government of India sponsored Exim Bank of India line of credit with an interest of 1.75% and a counterpart funding of $1.26 million from the government of Ghana. The factory is designed to process 1,250 metric tons of sugarcane per day. The main factory is divided into 6 sections. These include the cane preparatory area.
In cane handling area, we are having 2 numbers of cane unloaders which can be helped to do the unloading of the vehicles, cane from the vehicles. The vehicles which carrying the cane that can be offloaded with the help of the cane unloaders. Once the cane is offloaded from the vehicles, that will be fed to the cane carrier. This is a conveying system. It will convey the cane forward direction inside the mill for the milling operation. This you are looking at the back side of me is a milling plant which is containing 4 mills. At different stages, the extraction of the juice will take place at different mills. We are having the 4 mills. First mill will get around 40% of the juice extraction. Second mill will get around another 20%. The third mill will get 10% and last mill will get 5%.
The boiling house, the clarification house, the sugar house, and the power house.
For the 3 megawatt power generation, we can utilize that 2 megawatt for the self-running of the complete plant with the lighting and colony and everything. And another 1 megawatt is a surplus mega power that can be used for the community, nearby community lighting, otherwise to the nation. If in case we install distillery, we can utilize for the running of the distillery.
This plant is not only going to produce sugar, it is going to produce other value-added products as byproducts. For instance, the sugarcane fiber, after the juice has been pressed out of it, becomes what is called bagasse. And bagasse is used to produce energy, power.
But what we have actually installed here is a plant which can go as high as 2,000 tons of sugarcane crushing per day.
To the farmers and will-be farmers of this region, the sugar factory presents us with tremendous opportunity in growing sugarcane once again in this region in large quantities. And we have ready-made market in the factory to buy all the sugarcane that you can produce and pay you instantly.
Seftech is currently engaging some 520 farmers covering more than 1,200 acres of farmland in the central and western regions of Ghana.
What sugar needs is land, water, and sunshine. Ghana, we have abundance of it.
Forecast na me started me year the medjuma no. Et me year adwuma no ma efaso ebe me no na me started na me say 4 acres bi mu. Onu mu no na che afimu na adwuma no aye pa. Et wo mo edisca 4 million mpenifo no ene beboam na me year the medjuma no. Et me guda da me year the medjuma no beboam. First na me dey ahwensa. Na he say am mpenifo aba ne ye be ye esichire.
I have started sugarcane farming about 20 years now. I have 6 acres sugarcane farm, and now I'm making extension. Komenda Sugar Factory have given me loan 500 Ghana cedi to extension the sugarcane farm. They say they will give me 1 ton 60 Ghana cedi. So I'm very happy because when I distill, people come and buy the apetition. They sell it, and later on they don't give me my money. So this Komenda Sugar Factory has come there. I'm very happy.
The farmers are being trained to grow commercial sugarcane varieties including B36464 and B41227 to guarantee optimal raw material supply for the factory.
These 2 varieties, to our knowledge, is a highly versatile variety which has got a good adaptation to this local condition, and these two are the two good commercial varieties. Farmers are growing sugarcane for the past 20 or 30 years. They are maintaining it as ratoon crop, and this has been traditionally they had been growing. They don't adopt any modern agronomical best practices methods. So once a farmer plants their sugarcane with 4 feet spacing, with enough population per meter running meter square, they can get an average yield. At this situation, they can get around 20 tons per acre. We have got 3 plots, and all these plots will be irrigated with this water storage pond. And we are going to put up a drip irrigation system for this entire 125 acres. And the entire 125 acres will have a main pipeline with a sub pipelines, and from where the drip laterals will be given to all the plots. The water utility for the plant system will be very high, and we can have a good irrigation system utilizing less quantity of water.
The Komenda Sugar Factory is expected to pay farmers for transporting harvested sugarcane from their farms to the factory. Outgrowers are also expected to receive 60 cedis per ton.
I don't think nothing compensates more than bringing back the factory. A very precious asset that we lost, but through God's intervention, it has come back. My expectations are that Komenda will go back to its former glorious days. At least Komenda's name will once again appear on the industrial map of Ghana. Then in terms of employment, which is a major problem for any government in Ghana now.
The inauguration of the Komenda Sugar Factory will provide jobs. It is estimated that in full production, this project will provide direct and indirect jobs to an estimated 7,300 people.
I think this is a very important breather to ease the unemployment situation.
Indo-Ghanaian relations have traditionally been warm and friendly. The strong foundation of the bilateral relations was laid by India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Ghana's first President, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
India's relations with Ghana has strengthened over the period. Since the last 3 years, we have seen bilateral trade constantly crossing the 1 billion mark. And we hope that this figure reaches the mark of $1.5 billion in the next couple of years.
India has a lot of sugar production facilities, and we have expertise in the production of sugar. So this is one perfect example of that. It was expected to be completed in October 2016, but it has not only been completed beforehand, it is being inaugurated beforehand. It is an excellent concept, and it is an epitome of Ghana-India cooperation.
Today is indeed a very great day in the lives of the people of Komenda.
Well, we've already started producing sugar. We have crushed the first sugarcane that has come here. We're just waiting for the enough material, and the sugar is expected. The process has already started. The plant is commissioned. The plant has been inaugurated. So officially, the Komenda Sugar Factory has started producing sugar. When you hear the sounds, when you hear the chimney, when you see the smoke coming out from a distance, that is the Komenda Sugar Factory under operation, producing sugar.